I just want to push the button and let it start. Why are you being so fucking hard about this? Give me my 50 out now! Mentally for go! Okay. Cut that crap out. Okay. At freaking last. Okay. Okay. Hi, Quay. Sorry about the wait. I'm just having such a fight today. Oh. YouTube is such a pain sometimes when it comes to these thingies. Okay, let me see if I can see everybody's streams. Okay, I can't see any, I can't tell which is which. So let me do one more time. Get my screens off. Where am I? Where the heck am I? I should be here. Am I invisible? Okay, I'm not invisible. Okay. Okay, I am visible. Okay. So let's see if I can get this to work as it's supposed to. Hopefully it works. So, countdown. Okay, can I see you? Yes, I can. Okay, Tobo. Can I see you? Yes. Twitter. Yes. Party. Can I see you? Honestly, no. It doesn't look like Party still doesn't want to work. Grind it. Okay, vertical. Okay, vertical's coming in. Good. Twitch. Check. Okay, what are we missing? We're missing horizontal. Horizontal, check. Okay, we have another test with Facebook as well. TPR plays. Okay, I can see TPR plays coming in. And the other Facebook, which has another experiment for me, which I have totally misplaced where the other one is. Oh, macaroni and cheese, where are you? Okay. You are not what I was hoping for. Tokyo Pop Rocks. Mm. And I see Tokyo Pop Rocks chat now. Yes, I can see Tokyo Pop Rocks chat. Okay, I'm live on 9 platforms right now. 9 of them. More ways for me to be testing of craziness here. But so, oh, BitChute. BitChute doesn't work either with chat, so I don't know what's going on with BitChute. Yeah, BitChute and Party are the only ones I cannot see the chat for. So unfortunately, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what to do or how to deal with it, but I just gotta do what I can. I'm actually quite surprised that some of my BitChute streams are far higher than even my YouTube streams. So I'm quite confused about that. I don't understand what's going on. It is very confusing. Extremely, utterly confusing. It is. But hey, I'm always testing things out. A couple of things I wanted to talk about before we start naming the game. I am going to be taking my nephew to a concert in January. I'm going to be taking him to see the Sonic concert in DC. It's going to be his first concert, so I'm really looking forward to taking him there. I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. And that thing sold out fast, really fast. I had to get those tickets as soon as possible because those tickets were going super fast. And then they was being taken up by scalpers who were trying to charge take a $113 seat and they charge like $250. Like, what the hell, man? No, I ain't paying that shit. No, no, I cannot wait until the concert law takes effect in the DC area where people will not be allowed to charge exorbitant rates for resale tickets for events. Because that was outright ridiculous. Seriously. So many places have people hogging up all the tickets for events, and the fans who actually want to see the events, they can't come, and the artists who want to sell their merch or their albums can't get people in the building to actually buy their merch and albums, or actually show up for the show to enjoy it at all. So I hate scalpers. I want to go stab on them. I really do. I don't like them. I really don't. Scalpers are the scourge of the world. Not only do they take away chances for people to get gaming consoles or GPU drives, or in some cases older video games. There's no reason why some of these older video games cost as much as it does. But now they also hard concert tickets and try to force people into paying exorbitant amounts just to get to the event or get the item they want. And I don't like those type of people. I want to beat them up. I really do. I want to take my shoe and start whacking them upside the head because they deserve it. They really deserve it. They do. I hate them. So it's kind of sad that I won't be able to go to my normal concerts anymore because, well, it keeps happening. It keeps happening, especially with bands that get pretty popular. But yeah, there was no reason that Sonic concert should have sold out that fast. They just put the thing on sale a couple of days ago. Come on. It's a Sonic Orchestra concert. There are not that many Sonic concerts in the DMV region, I'm telling you, okay? It ain't right. It ain't right. Now, if it was Final Fantasy, sure, I could get that. If it was Kingdom Hearts, yeah, that would happen too. If it was a big Broadway musical, hell yeah, that's going to sell out. But Sonic? Sonic? Oh, oh. Even the Star Trek concert didn't have that happen. And there's way more tragedies in this area than anything. After all, they have a whole freaking Star Trek convention that used to happen around here every year, which they moved to Pennsylvania. That kind of pissed me off. But still, I'm angry about that. I am. So, if you're a scalper and you're just taking the fun away from other people who actually want to pay money to go see events, then you need to have their ass handed to you. That's all I gotta say. Okay? 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 I know it's tickles. I know it's really ticklish. Okay, so let me see one more thing here. Let me switch over here. I want to test something out. No, you better let me talk. No, I want to talk on here. Okay. This is a test of the Knucklehead Network. Okay, just making sure. Okay. Just want to make sure that it worked because I've tried some new experiments with my multi-streaming service so I can actually have it streaming to 2 of my Facebook pages instead of 1. Mainly because the one I would rather stream on doesn't have enough followers on it. So I'm testing it out on other ones too, just to see if I can get people to come to the other one, or at least get people to actually watch. I don't think anyone's watching anyway. I don't know. My goal is make my content available everywhere I can. Everywhere I can. Maybe if I'm lucky, people might discover me. Maybe. It's a lot easier doing it that way than trying to post my content on every single page individually. It's very hard, I tell you. I don't know if I qualify for it next time. I did want to try Instagram. Instagram is kind of harder. I don't know why I kept having problems with Instagram. That was the only service that I tried streaming to that give me the hardest time. And half the time I don't even remember what I'm doing anyway. Your browser is no longer supported. Come on. I'm using Chrome, so come on. Oh? What the fuck? Somebody stole my old username. I am so freaking pissed now. I can no longer use Sandy AJ on Instagram because someone stole it. I have relinquished it when I changed my username to Silly Sandy AJ, but someone already stole it. So, damn. Which is kind of be bad for them because on Facebook, my page is Sandy AJ. But because I screwed up, I can't use Silly Sandy AJ on that channel, which sucks because I'm Silly Sandy AJ everywhere else except for Facebook. Facebook, I am Tokyo Pop Rocks and I'm TPR Plays. I don't know how to handle that. So it makes me angry. Very angry. Very, very, very angry. But I also don't know why you're doing it. How do I go live on this channel? No, I don't want that crap. I want to go live myself. I have Instagram. Oh, but what are you talking about? Let me in. I'm in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. For Instagram. I just want to see. Can I go live on Instagram? That would be perfect for me to see what I can do. Okay. Instagram Reels. No. I don't have that opportunity anymore. Oh, well. More? No. I no longer can go live on Instagram. I used to have that option. I guess they took it away. Yeah, one new mention and 6 other followers on Threads. Threads? How long has it been since I've been on Threads? Threads? What the hell? What the hell? Your status online is not visible. Really? Nobody's mentioned me for anything. What you talking about? Who mentioned me? Nobody mentioned me. No one mentioned me at all. Someone followed me, but no one mentioned me. What the heck are you talking about? I don't know. Facebook Threads is so bare bone. It makes Blue Sky look like like TikTok. Okay. I've never seen anything as bare bones as Threads. I'm serious. Oh well. So yeah. And I guess it's good that I've gotten used to not streaming on TikTok as much because, well, TikTok might be gone soon. No, TikTok is I don't know if it's gonna last that much longer. But I don't like the way they have me doing the streams there anyway. I have it set up where I use a multi-streamer service for most of my platforms, and I use Atrium's vertical plugin for my YouTube vertical streams. It also allows me to stream vertically to other platforms. So I would like to have used that function to stream to TikTok and to Instagram, but they won't let me do that. They won't let me do that. I don't know why. It is so upsetting. So I don't know. I have no idea what to expect. Nor do I know how to even get myself allowed to stream on that service anymore anyway. Switch accounts? What do you mean? I can't switch accounts. I don't want to switch accounts. I want to know why you won't let me stream anymore. I don't know. Meta verified. What? Contact uploading and non-news. I don't know. It ain't worth the effort. I don't have much of a following on Instagram anyway. So no, I won't be streaming on Instagram. That's probably gonna be the only platform I don't stream on. I'm even streaming on Party right now. Party is a brand new platform, so it looks like it's tied to crypto stuff though, so I'm not sure about that. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying. I am willing to give everything the benefit of the doubt. I probably will return to going back to DLive as the last platform to add for my 10 limit. I don't know. I never saw that much progression with DLive. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. Oh, did I not change my stuff yet? I don't know what I did. Did I do Running Wrong again? I probably didn't. I don't know what I did. I have no clue. Stop thinking, stop thinking. It hurts, it hurts. Okay. I did not get to do much today because I was spending most of the time sleeping. And then I had to spend a lot of time taking care of the doggy. And then I had to take some time to pick up dinner. And I wound up buying the concert tickets and finally getting my nephew to actually confirm that he wanted to go to the concert, so I wouldn't waste money if he didn't want to go. But we still have to determine whether or not we're going to see several movies because I've already set it up where I want to watch Sonic 3 with him. But there's the Lord of the Rings anime movie. There's also the Daft Punk movie, which is being re-released in theaters. There's also the Solo Leveling movie, which is released in theaters, but ends in its run in a couple of days, which my nephew hasn't given me any confirmation on then whether or not he wants to see it or not. So he better hurry his ass up, or he is not going to get to see Solo Leveling while in theaters. Too bad for him. I already know the story. I've actually gone through the whole manga, and I'm reading the next manga in the series that they just started in Tapas. So I'm ahead of the game, okay? I'm ahead. I know what happens. I don't need to watch all episodes of the anime because I've already read the whole damn story. Week by week by week by week by week by week. I already know what happens to Sun Jin and his army of ants and stuff. Okay, you know. Okay. Although I will admit the last few chapters got pretty weird because not only did it introduce characters I didn't understand who was who, they also had some type of time travel thing going on. I didn't know what happened, so I don't know what's valid or what's canon anymore or not, or is not is not. Oh, I don't know. It's confusing. It really is. But yes, I would like to see the Lord of the Rings anime at least. I wouldn't mind seeing Daft Punk in theaters. I wouldn't. Because, well, actually, it's not Daft Punk, I'm sorry. It's Interstellar 55555, which I believe we played in the Discord at one point. We actually did watch that. It was an anime made by the same people who made Galaxy Express 999, and it had the entire Daft Punk Discovery album set to anime. So the entire album was an entire anime film. How do you like Ragnarok? I'm not sure. I'm still getting started on it. I'm probably only 4 chapters in. I'm kind of confused because it feels like I missed a lot of stuff, so I wasn't sure if I missed some side stories that were after the main story that I need to follow up on. So I'm kind of confused on that. But I'll give it time. I'll give it time. It's just weird. I don't know. Because I can't really tell who's the main threat this time. Is it the same threat we saw before? Is it a new threat? It's because people are they're not even living by the same rules as before, like having the monsters coming out and in through somebody's body and stuff. Like, what the hell? You mean these monsters can actually walk within the corpses of the people who are walking through the back from the portal? Like, what the hell? It was weird. I don't know. I'll give it time. Maybe as the chapters progress, I'll find out something more. But I just need to find out if I missed some side stories because I stopped reading half of the side stories when it was just getting out there. Like, okay, which side? What these stories are they? Am I supposed to still continue working on these or not? And I'm not going to pay all these Tapas inks for this when I still have 20 other Tapas series I'm still working on. Like, come on. So I'm waiting drop for to finish the rest of the side stories while the Ragnarok starts at the same time. So I'm wondering, did I miss something in between the side stories and Ragnarok that's supposed to be vital that I need to know? And why are they talking to there's a kid with like a, I don't know. I don't know. It feels like I'm missing something and I don't know what I'm missing. I am totally missing something important. What did I miss? And when in the heck did he get a girl? That's a major part. Like, he didn't seem like he had a relationship at the end of the official story. So this happened in a side story. Is this a different reality where he got? Oh, it's weird. I don't know. I don't really know at all. Maybe I just need to reread from the side stories on down, then restart Ragnarok from the beginning. Maybe then I'll understand what I'm missing. But it's so confusing. It is. Maybe I should have just read the novel version. Did they have? I'm pretty sure they had a novel version of it too, right? I think. I'm not sure, but I figure it out. It's just so confusing because I'm expecting characters I remember from the original series to show up, and I don't remember. Okay, are they dead, or was this part of the recreated timeline that was at the end of the original? Or is this an entirely new timeline that has nothing to do with the original that's tied to something entirely different? That's what I don't know. I don't know anymore. I have no clue. Okay. Hi, Daddies. How are you? It's based off a light. Yeah, it might be better if I just read the whole light novel because that way I can make sense of stuff that I'm kind of missing. Because there might be some details I'm just totally missing. So yeah, that's probably what it is. I'll read the night novel to get all the details that I'm supposed to be seeing that something's just not translating with. At least with the light novel, it'll be easier to get the freer chapters because those waiting until free chapters are so stingy sometimes. Stingy. There's some series where you could actually continue using the wait until free, wait until free, wait until free, wait until free, and or probably use your built up Tapas ink to read it. But then some channel stories get so greedy near the end that you have like 20 to 30 chapters left of a story, and they won't let you get any way to get it unless you use 300 ink, 300 ink, 300 ink, 300 ink. That means you have to take weeks on one series just to get to the end of it. And then when you think you're all done with it, oh, we have new storylines. We have new side stories. No, like, just finish all that shit. See, that's what I didn't get. I I don't understand because I remember that he was talking with her, but I don't remember him actually really getting into a really deep engagement. I think he saw him go on a date with her or something at long last, but that was about it. Exactly. See? Or the one from the very beginning, right? You mean the one from the very beginning of the first series, right? That would have been nice. I think she was probably one of the few ones who actually survived that original dungeon. I think most of the other ones from that dungeon trip all died. I think. But I'm also curious about what the game has to offer. The game is supposed to be coming to Steam pretty soon, if it's not there already. And maybe that will actually cover some storylines that weren't really covered in the anime as well. See, I have yet to watch all of the anime either. I read all of the manga, so all of the webcomic, the original webcomic. I don't know what I've only seen like a couple episodes of the anime, so I'm not sure exactly how much the anime covered and how much the anime didn't cover, nor do I know what part of the anime does the movie cover. Because does that mean they cover whole new ground? Or does that mean that they cover the war when the creatures all decided to come all at once? I don't know. Yeah, see? We never saw her again, did we? And nor do I remember the sister being so damn flirty. I was kind of confused about that because I did not see the girl being that thirsty for her brother in the webcomic. And when I saw the scenes from the anime, I'm like, what the hell? Did I miss something? Did I overlook a couple of panels here? Like, what the hell? She was not that thirsty for her brother. Stepbrother, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. But I will figure it out eventually. Figuring out mysteries is what I do best. In fact, I'm supposed to be doing a mystery right now, which I totally forgot about. So let me go and get Ace Attorney ready to start. I always forget about stuff like that. Yeah, we never saw that girl from the Double Dungeon ever again. I don't understand why they wouldn't let her come back. I'm angry about that. You know what I really want to make? I want to have a button on my Stream Deck that will allow me to change one of my sources to be pointing to a specific game. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I just haven't figured it out yet. Because I want to be able to say, launch this game, wait 5 seconds, match this source to that game, and then have all the games I play on a regular basis available in a single button function. That's actually something I wouldn't mind trying to coding. I do wonder. It might be possible. That would be actually a great coding project. I can show you guys once I figure it out. I'm pretty sure it's possible. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet. That would be a great coding project to work out and stream for you guys. Okay. Oh, I guess the music was playing. I always forget that. Okay. Okay, looks like the game's all set. Get that ready here. So because I ran my mouth so much, probably have about an hour to 2 hours of gameplay tonight. We'll see. Let's see how far we can get. I hope. I switch over. Man, this game is taking forever. Yes. How many streams have I had of this? I've been working on the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles literally all year long. Literally. These cases take me forever to get through. We're going to the first game. We're working through the second game. We're on episode 4. And let me see. Let me see here. We worked through this. Okay, let me show you here. Here's what we did. We worked through the first game back in January. The Great Departure, the one on the ship, the one about the burning cottage, the one with the what was it called? A Kokoro. Oh yeah, that was the one with the thing smushing the person on the head. The Adventure of the Unspeakable Story. I forgot what one that was. I forgot what one that was. The Unspeakable Story. I think that was tried to us finding out about the father being murdered. And then, on Resolve, we've been working on the one where Mr. Sato had a case. Memoirs. Oh yeah, that was the one with the heater with the poison. The one about the Tokyo Tower teleportation. And this is what we're working on now. Twisted Karma and his last bow. And we don't know. We still have the final chapter. I don't know what's in the final chapter. The resolve of Runosuke Naruhodo. So we have one more episode or chapter left after this. We're almost done with this game, guys. Then we can finally go back to the second Ace Attorney game like we started. Oh, I think it was last year we played the original game. But now we have a way to go through literally the whole saga, and then actually also going through the spin-off if I might have to do it by emulation, but still. Okay. Okay, Judge is mad at us, as usual. Judge is always mad at us. Okay. Let's get into character. Oopsie, I forgot to change my title. I still have Cody Day for my banner here. I'm sorry. I forgot to change it. I think I had one. That's key really Ace Attorney. Okay. Back into character. Your extravagant claim will have to be substantiated with evidence, Counsel. What proof do you have to suggest in any way that timed device was employed to create the gunshot sound? Okay. A time device. Time device. Time device. I think it's this. I think it's this because it needs a wick in order to get to the point where it makes an explosion. So I'm gonna present this and cross my fingers, hoping it's right. Really cross my fingers.
Take that!
It worked. Okay. How you doing, Renegade? How are you? It actually worked. It was a dumb guess, but it worked. You're suggesting this could have been used as some sort of time delay device? Well, duh. It has a fuse. What the hell are you talking about? What you talking about, dude? I think so, my lord. But it's becoming increasingly clear that we've all been very misguided here.
Objection!
Don't start that again. Yes, by you. What? No, Counsel. The time has come for a penalty without... What? Excuse you? Without delay? No! No time to clear the... What? No time to clear the area before the blast. You gotta be kidding me. What? Hey. Is there anything we missed? What's our notes from here? I'm not sure what's that. It has to be the watch. A time device. It has to be the watch. Present?
Take that!
Okay, I'm not sure if this works.
Objection!
Oh! I don't get it. Those two would have made sense. Clear the area before the blast. Clear the area before the blast. What would be something that would clear the area before the blast? I'm objecting to this sentence here. What would clear the area before the blast? What? A time device that will clear the area before the blast. Hey, I'm just reaching here, okay? Time device. Okay. know how these are going to fit. I am so angry about this. Time device. Time device? Okay, I'm reaching here. I'm literally reaching here. I am truly reaching here.
Take that!
What? Wait, what? No! Okay, okay. You wanna play that? You wanna play dirty game? You wanna play dirty? I can play dirty too. Restart that cycle. You piece of crap. My evidence was sound. I don't know what you're talking about. He said to create the gunshot sound, okay? He didn't say anything about making it dark.
Take that!
Baka. Make me angry. Fine. I don't even want to read it. I'm so angry. As the court already discussed, the tip of one of the candles of this candibarium had been blown off. Indeed, because it was struck by a bullet which presumably passed through the victim. I don't think that's possible, my lord. Not possible? Why? Because of the scorching. There are gunpowder scorch marks clearly visible in the broken candle. There are? Goodness, yes. But is it not the case that there were also scorching on the victim around the bullet entry wound? That's right. There was. But, as we heard earlier, scorching like that only occurs when the target is at very close range, a matter of centimeters from the gun. Oh! Which means the scorching on the candle can't possibly be the result of a gunshot. You're suggesting it came from the fireworks? It can be. Eh? The fact that there is such visible scorching on the candle suggests that the fireworks. I was freaking partially right. Come on, I was partially right on that. Should have given me credit. It was the fireworks combined with the fire. You didn't want to give me credit. How dare you? Suggests that the fireworks must have been right next to it when they exploded. Or to put it another way, the candle and firecrackers were joined together. Joined together. The culprit somehow attached the firecrackers at a certain point partway down the candle. Okay, now that I did not see coming. Certain point partway down the candle. After the killer had left the scene, the candle slowly burnt down along with the other two, until eventually it ignited the fuse of the firecrackers, generating a loud bang. And that is how these three witnesses came to believe they heard a gunshot at 5 o'clock. Well, what a plot! And this implies that the victim could have died earlier than led to believe. The previous day, even. No, just hold your horses. All was locked here, saw the victim going into the building, remember? I couldn't forget that flame-colored hair I wanted to. Here we go with the matte wig now. The person you saw entering the building wasn't the victim at all. Consider this. Yeah. Obviously, anybody can wear a wig. So the person these three witnesses saw entering the buildings 15 minutes before the incident occurred could easily have been someone else entirely wearing the red hairpiece.
Someone else? Did you mean to say?
It was the same person who contrived the firecracker trick. In other words, Inspector Gregson's killer, which means the girl who sold the firecrackers should know who the hell she sold them to, which will limit the pool of possible suspects. Right? Right? Oh, very impressive, Ryunosuke. Naruhodo. Kazuma? This is in Kazuma's mug, okay? That's something new, okay? He looks like he's sleeping. He looks. I'm really quite amazed you come this far. But after all, wasn't I the one who told you that you had all the makings of a great defense lawyer? He remembers it? I also noted the lack of a time of death in this report. A stark omission. I knows that too. But as far as I'm concerned, this whole country's justice system leaves a lot to be desired. Ooh! Order! 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 Prosecutor Asogi! What on earth do you mean by that statement? You should take personal offense to that. Silly stigma. I hear that many of the leading members of Britain's judiciary are present to observe this trial today. So we cannot allow even the slightest doubt to be overlooked. The defense's assertion about the time of death based on the Datham stopwatch is just conjecture. Okay, that makes more sense. Although I don't get the stigma, though. I'm silly. I'm not a stigma. I'm a pain in the ass, but I'm not a stigma. But while the possibility exists that my learned... Excuse you? Excuse you? Did he just call a learned friend? That's the guy always calls him. What the hell is going on here? That's not your words. That's your words. What? A learned friend? What the hell? Someone never called him that. What the fuck? This game is all types of weird and wacky. Wonky. While the possibility exists that my learned friend may be correct, we have a duty to explore it.
Well, certainly, I would agree with you.
And what immediately comes to mind is, of course, what was Inspector Gregson doing? And where did he go on the day before the incident? Do you know? The inspector always carried out his investigative work alone. His movements were treated as confidential within Scotland Yard. Yes, I am wacky. And I am silly. I would have said knucklehead, Cindy AJ, but that was with too many letters.
Even within the yard?
However, considering the evidence that we've been presented so far, I think it's fairly apparent what the case the man was pursuing. Wouldn't you, my learned friend? Dude! You are not that dude, okay? Stop acting like him! I do have a feeling about the case he may have been investigating. What case is that again? Yeah, he's acting like Van Zeeks, okay? Van Zeke is the one who's always says, my learned friend, my learned friend, my learned friend. What the heck? What? Is he been sticking with Van Zeke so long that he started to talk like him? What the heck? And the case they're talking about is that prior one we saw before. The one that's tied to this mess. I don't know. No. It's a 10 years ago one. The one that's involving him. I don't know. This is all tying into something big, and I don't know what it is. But I have a huge clue that it has to do with the case that started this whole damn thing from the start. Who killed Kazuma's daddy? I'm sure it has to tie into that. It has to, because we never found out. There's so many questions from the first game that we don't know yet. I'm still upset about that. I do have a feeling about what case he might have been investigating. Yes, I agree, surely. My lord, the defense believes it can and explain to the court the case that was being investigated by Inspector Gregson at the time of his death.
Very well, counsel. Present your argument to the court. What evidence is suggestive of the case being investigated by the inspector on the day prior to the incident?
Well, obviously, it has to be on the board. Duh.
The Reaper!
Duh. This has to be the evidence. If this thing acts like this is not the evidence, I'm going to scream, okay? I'm going to save it just in case I'm wrong, because this thing is already broken my trust already, so... You better work. You better work. There's no way it could be anything but this.
Boy!
Take that!
Boy! I can't say I find your answer suggestive of anything in particular. Other than perhaps it is utterly wrong. That much you have clarified most expertly.
What? Congratulations, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. You deserve a reward for that expert display. Did you just draw Kuruma on me, my friend? Did you just hit me with a damn red herring? Come on! He's obviously researching the Reaper! The whole board is about the Reaper! So why in the heck did you say there's not suitable evidence to inform what case he was working on? It's obviously the Reaper! Why? Everything on the board says Reaper, 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 Reaper. How in the hell is that the wrong one? You gotta be kidding me. I think, Mr. Naruhodo, that there's only one particular piece of evidence. Obviously it was the board, but what else do you think? That really does stand out in showing what case Inspector Gregson was... It was the board, damn it! My lord, I have the answer now.
Very well, counsel. Present your argument to the court. What evidence is suggestive of the case being investigated on the inspector on the day prior to the incident?
It was obviously that. What else could it have been? Oh no. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, he's dead while wearing a red wig. So maybe the evidence is tied to the wigs. But what do we have that shows us a crime related to a red wig? I don't know. I've always wondered what the underside of a hairpiece looks like. That doesn't surprise me at all, Mr. Naruhodo. You always wanted to see what lies beneath, don't you? I'm not sure that's quite how I put it. You must have lots of birdline to keep in place on your head. So it doesn't get blown off in a gust of wind, I mean. It might be a little inconvenient when you wanted to take it off again, don't you think? Okay, so it's not tied for that. Okay. Escape from a prison convict? Okay. Wait a sec. 25th of June was when that event happened. When was this murder again? It doesn't say what day it was. I am so thrown off here. Okay, we can't look at the back of the photo. Is there anything on here that might indicate things? He has... There's this tie there, but he has some... looks like some metal things hanging from the tie. Well, I don't think that's important. It has to do with that red hair, but what? I'm so close, I can smell it. I'm thinking. Wait a sec. When was this posted? I'm trying to find if there's a similar date here. Okay. Morning of the 31st on the large park on Lime Street. Okay, 31st. And when was that dismissal notice? 25th. Someone broke out of jail on the 25th. And we don't know exactly what day he was murdered. Nothing is hiding in the background that indicates a date or anything. Okay. Miss Vigil was found at the scene of the crime. We know that she's tied to this somehow. It has to be this. Details of the escape are still being investigated. Full cooperation with inquiries to be expected. Indications are that the jailbreak plot was perceived prior to the convict's incarceration. It's believed that the convict engaged in some sort of negotiation with prison staff in order to secure assistance. Full disclosure of information regarding these negotiations will be demanded. Could it be the thing that he is investigating is this aiding and abetting case? It's a long shot, but it's the only thing that looks like it's something he would be investigating. Cross my fingers, hoping it works. Please work, please work, please work. I can't. Oh, I don't think. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. It's not that either. God damn it! We're doing this again! Okay, so he's not investigating the prison, which was going through an investigation. He wasn't investigating the board that was full of the Reaper, which was obviously meant that someone was investigating. So what else could be investigated? Okay, I'm gonna go out there and say the Red-Headed League. Just throwing it out there. That's the only thing that seems like it's within the range of the time frame. If it's this, then I'm gonna cry.
Take that!
It is that. What the fuck is that? Oh, you freaking kidding me! Let's start it again, you meanie. It was the freaking Red-Headed League.
Take
God
that!
dang it! Hey. No. I refuse. There was no indication, other than his wig, that he was actually investigating that. He was investigating all day, as far as we know. Okay. Yeah, the Reaper board. There was the breakout in the prison that was being investigated. We don't know who by who. And we saw him with the wig. It was three things. Three things we could have done. You gotta be kidding me. All these freaking red herrings are ticking me off. I believe this red hairpiece points to the answer. So I could have used the red hairpiece. We might assume it was part of a disguise used to carry out an undercover investigation.
Surely not. Such a brightly colored hairpiece would only serve to make the inspector more noticeable.
Yes, that's quite true. It would definitely have made him stand out in a crowd. Except, that is, in a crowd of gentlemen from the Red-Headed League.
The Red-Headed League?
So, you'd already worked it out. Actually, no, I still don't understand what the hell is going on.
What on earth is this all about? Is there such an extraordinary league of gentlemen?
I don't know, is Sean Connery a part of them? The Red-Headed League is currently under investigation for a grand deception.
A deception of what nature, Council?
They've been targeting red-headed men all across all of London and tricking them out of small sums of money. The two men were arrested for the misdemeanor only yesterday, in fact. My lord! The defense calls for those two men to be summoned at once.
Two? Redheads?
I have a suspicion one of them is at that witness stand. Inspector Gregson clearly infiltrated the Red-Headed League using this hairpiece. So it's very likely he had direct contact with these criminals. And it's quite possible that such contact led to more serious events.
I concur that we could not in good conscience leave this new avenue unexplored.
Well done, Mr. Naruhodel. Well, it's another possible line of inquiry for us at least.
The prosecution will make immediate arrangements for the charged men to appear. Bring these two red-headed league conspirators before me, Professor Asogi.
At once, my lord.
Very good. We will have a 30-minute recess. Court is adjourned.
Now we get to a two-minute segment. Oh, way. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm using my face here. It's my other hand's in my pocket trying to stay warm. It's still cold in here, okay? Like I said, I was too busy. I didn't get a chance to connect all my wires to my PS3 so I could use the heater. Wait a sec, this is trial part 1? Bill Bailey, Defendant's Antechamber. Oh, you there, Oda? What kept you, my dear fellow? Mr. Sholmes? Gina? You sure what you said in there? That the boss, you know, actually died the day before? It's pretty hard to swallow. Yes. I was shocked by the revelation too, Gina. As was I. Probably more shocked than both of you. It's not a competition, Mr. Sholmes. But I was more shocked than all of you put together. This is the autopsy report in question, is it? Yes, it's strange. There are no time of death noted. I suppose there's a simple explanation, or was it a deliberate omission? Oh dear. If it was deliberate, it puts me in the mind of the last case we worked on, and Dr. Scythe. I know. Anyway, it seems that on the day before Lord Van Zeeks discovered the body, Inspector Gregson was investigating the Red-Headed League, so perhaps something happened with them. Come to think of it, you had trouble with those League men too, didn't you, Mr. Sholmes? You were taken in by their trick. No. Naturally, I wasn't taken in, as you put it. My sleuth-hound interest was merely piqued slightly by the rare scent of a weekly £4 income. And that scent masked the underlying scent of deception, I suppose. The two criminals in question are the pair we saw being arrested yesterday, aren't they? In Mr. Sholmes' suite, I mean. That's right, Suze. And it was me what took them in. Thanks to a tip-off by a good law-abiding citizen, which I believe might be your actual killer. Because that mystery supportive person is sus. Indeed, yours truly. Oh, never mind. I take that back. So it's going to be that pair in the witness stand next, is it? Something doesn't quite make sense to me, though. The day before Inspector Gregson was found, you hadn't had trouble with the Red-Headed League yet, had you? Why would the inspector have been investigating them? Well, the likely explanation would be that Gregson's own sleuth-hound interest was piqued by the rare scent of a weekly £4 income. Don't darn with the same brush as you, Sholmes! Yes, well, then there's the whole issue of Inspector Gregson being investigated by Lord Van Zeeks for some reason. The Reaper, the Red-Headed League, Inspector Gregson, Lord Van Zeeks, and Kazuma. I feel as though he knew we arrived at this point somehow. Gosh, I think you're right. What's he really trying to achieve here today? All the answers will soon be revealed. Observe the time, my dear fellow. The recess will be over shortly. Very shortly. Yes, you're right. Kazuma was determined that he should be the one to prosecute this trial. And he was determined that I should take the defense. Just what is he hoping to make me see, I wonder? I get the feeling we're a long way from the end of this trial yet. Are you ready then, Mr. Sato? Yes. Honestly, I forgot how Miss Sasato sounded. It's been so long since I heard her talk. I haven't heard her talk since the first case of this game.
In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session again. We resume the closed court hearing of Barack Van Zeeks, here present, who stands accused of murder. Now then, Prosecutor Asogi.
My lord?
Have you summoned the witnesses as requested?
Yes, the 2 members of the Red-Headed League who planned and carried out the deception. They arrived not long ago from the local prison by police carriage. That carriage better not been set on fire. Just saying.
Very good. Bailiff, usher the 2 men into the courtroom.
The heck?
These 2 men are currently being held by the police on suspicion of attempted extortion. You may omit your occupations, but state your names now for the court.
I am Fabian de Roseau, a descendant of the great Roseau family from Nice and France. And my name is Peppino de Rose. I am the 3rd son of the great family Risolti, the landowners from Napoli. The 2 men first became acquainted during a boarding school for European nobility. Those who graduate from the teams are the future leaders of Europe. But do you have any idea how boring it was to be born with this noble blood? Ours. I make it my mission to get the better of the world by employing the little grey cells of my brain. That is all I am trying to do. So, that's the only reason for this whole grand deception you've been carrying out? Wait, you could say that? Not bad, eh? He has the great ideals, but the petty plans. The strange combination is a charm of the hilarious brothers. The couple? Listen to me, Peppino. I have 2 things to say to you. Shit? Are you about to tell me of your Gandhi antidote? Yeah, I can't even pronounce this stuff, I'm sorry. I'm so lost in the syllables of this stuff. Vivida. Firstly, I want you to stop calling me this couple. And secondly, we are not the hilarious brothers. This is serious business. Chaballot, there it is, the couple's trump card, the 3rd bro. It is deep, couple. The meaning of your words.
The court has been led to believe that under the banner of the Red-Headed League, you have conspired to swindle money from the unsuspecting members of the public. Is this true?
Oui, c'est pas.
And what exactly is the nature of this deception by which you plan to defraud?
Alors, I will explain it. No, couple! Leave it to me! As you see, we both have big red hair, no? At school, we were teased for this without pity. The couple here, he has many times behind the schoolhouse crying like a Trevi fountain. We, the dogs, 1 day ago, when the inspectors are dead. Every night he would bury his head, and it's a little ash said, "Poor people, enough! I will explain the rest." The first step was the newspaper advertisement. About about 1 week before the plan was put into operation, we released the same notice in every newspaper in London. Yes, we saw that notice. It was this one, I believe, entitled To the Red-Headed League. Oui, c'est ça. I'm honored that you have seen it. It states that the only condition for joining the league is having plain colored hair. And that if you satisfy the interview panel and are admitted into the league, you could receive a weekly income of £4. On the date specified, red-headed hopefuls gathered in droves at a park specified in the advertisement. And from each person present, this pair took an application fee of 5 shillings. And with the money to France, it was a plan most elegant, no? No, it was the most dishonorable. But to be frank, I'm stunned anybody was foolish enough to be taken in by such an obvious trick. The pack was described by one witness as choked with red-headed folk, like a coster's orange burrow. And on the day in which all of these men gathered to apply was the day before the victim was discovered. Crucially, these two men spoke face to face with every single person present that day. Oui, I've seen more red-headed people in one day than I will see for the rest of my life. See, and then now every time I see the couple's hair, I feel sick to my stomach. Anyway, why we have been summoned here today? Sorry? The date for our trial was not until tomorrow, I was told. Naturally, neither of these men have been told any details about this trial. They've only been shown this photograph.
Very good. So, Mr. de Roseau and Mr. de Rosy, you will now give your formal testimony for the court on the subject of the gentleman pictured in this photograph.
Of course, they are always ready to help Vizela. Yeah, right. Let's do this! The man in the photograph. We had more than 1,000 red-headed people assembled in the park on Lime Street that day. But I don't recall the man in the photograph. A couple? No, I don't remember him. Obviously, he's dead now, but I assure you, it was not in the park. Allah, this victim is nothing to do with us. You have a lot to answer for, Peppino. It is your fault that we got caught in the first place. I don't buy it. You've given sworn testimony that this man in the photograph was not present. Can you be certain? Oui, I am quite certain. We did not interview this man. Nobody looking like this came into the park. This I can promise.
It must be noted that you've been arrested for a grand deception, however. Accordingly, this court has little confidence in your assurances.
Ufa! With this attitude, we get to nowhere. He is really sulking now. This confidential document was obtained directly from Scotland Yard. It records an entry from the inspector's private diary dated the day before the incident. It reads, Lime Street, Red-Headed League, undercover. Ah! I have the answer! Maybe there's another similar event in the park on the day in question, eh? That is ridiculous. There is no question that Inspector Gregson was investigating the Red-Headed League, which means it's quite possible that that's when he was killed.
Very well. The defense may proceed with the cross-examination now.
Yes, my lord. Let's press them to death. Talk about that. No, not present. Not present. Press.
Hold it!
Yeah, we're pressing everything first. 1,000 people? That's a very big crowd. It was quite a spectacle. Redheads had come from all over the capital. See, the couple here, he has the magnetissimo animale. Eh? That is a big word. Nobody else could attract so many people. If I could be born again, I would be the couple. All these people wanted was the money, Peppino. The £4 per week.
Are you suggesting that you spoke personally with 1,000 applicants?
We, that we did. Because every one of them paid us 5 shillings. We take their names and we take their money. And we take their addresses as well. Oh, that's kind of important. When I tell them, we take some days to let them know by a post. Finito. Maybe too many to a person. We start early in the morning and we stop late at night. So, you earned 5,000 shillings in one day? That's a small fortune, and how are you, Derek? Derek, how are you? Who'd have thought that there were 1,000 such gullible redheads in London to start with? One of them was named Sherlock Holmes. One of whom was a great detective with chemically altered hair. Ah, I was thinking the same thing. But they don't recall the men in this photograph.
Hold it!
Say it again. He doesn't look at all. No, I don't think so. This is Wiggy. He was trying to trick us. I do not like the people who are trying to trick the other people, says the con artist. If between them they interviewed 1,000 people with red hair, it would be unreasonable to expect them to remember every face. No, senor. I may be small, but my memory is very large. I never forget a thing. In my opinion, I do not think this man was in the park. But he's not going to give the court a definite, it seems. Couple? You didn't see a man like this, huh? None. I don't remember him. And obviously is dead now. But I assure you, it was not in the park.
Hold it!
But according to what you just said, you spoke with 1,000 or more people that day. That's true. My eyes were burning at the end of the day. Surely then you can't actually remember every single face. How are you so certain that this particular man wasn't present? Normally the red hair is very distinctive, eh? But not when you have 1,000 redheads crowding around. Then it is just an eyesore. But if there was some other information you could give us, maybe then we would recall. That is not the line, Peppino. Remember, we do not remember him. Reassure is the fact. Oh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they lying. Lie alert, lie alert, lie alert, lie alert. If there was a man with a red earpiece, but his mustache did not match the color, then I do not think we would have forgotten him. Zuma said these two had only been shown their photograph, and they've been told nothing else at all. Let's take a look at that photograph again. Can you tell that he had a different color mustache? I guess, yeah, you can tell that. I'm thinking. He's right. They would have noticed that the eyebrows and mustache and sideburns didn't match the color of the hair. So that would have been a big tip-off. Let's see. They hadn't been told anything else at all. But what if I fed them just one other detail about the victim? For example, he would not have given his profession. He would not have given his name. However, he is well known for eating those fish and chips. Let's see if that works. But first, before I make a mistake, it's gonna bust me. They save it. Because I have a feeling that I might be wrong, because this game has proven me wrong twice today already. Actually, no, 4 times today already. I can certainly appreciate that just knowing the man's red hair wouldn't help you remember him in this situation. But what if I told you that the man was always munching on a packet of fish and chips? Do you remember a man that was eating incessantly? Not really. I was looking at the ads of the applicants. I wouldn't have noticed the fish and chips any more than the caviar and smoked salmon. Or the spaghetti. Me love the spaghetti. Really? I had no idea. Tell them again what you said before, Peppino. See, Capo, see. I say it again and again. Okay, let's go back to that. Okay, so press. See, I was on the right track. I thought the fish and chips would have been a distinctiveness, but it's not that. Actually, I don't want to do all this. Just load it. See, it just loaded. Let's try his name. I don't think it's gonna work because it will be undercover, but let's see if it changes. Just to see what they change. I can certainly appreciate that just knowing the man's red hair would help you remember him in the situation, but what if I told you that the man's name was Gregson? The man in the photograph is a Monsieur Gregson? Yes. Names, they're boring. I did not listen to any of them. Oh. It was not a real interview, no? It was just for a show, so why would I remember the names? That's right. This changes nothing. The man in the photograph was not there, as we've already said. I see.
It seems there's little to be gained from pursuing this point further.
Okay. So that's not it either. I'm pretty sure. I would have thought the fish and chips was a dead giveaway, but let's just try one more thing. Profession? Maybe? What if I told you the man in the red hairpiece was actually a detective? The man in the photograph? A detective? Yes. It would appear he found your notice in the newspaper suspicious and decided to investigate incognito. Sorry, but this changes. Hello? Changes nothing. Really? We'll see what this has to do. What does this change? What does this change?
Excuse me.
Something to add, Mr. DeRossi? Shut up, Siri! God damn it. My Siri suddenly started talking to me. Shit, I'm always adding something. Parmesan, olive oil, pepper. What I mean is, did you not agree with your friend's last remark by any chance? Eh? What did you just say? About the detective? Yes, that. Keep your mouth shut, Peppino. You've said enough already. But why, Capo? What is the problem? There was a man who said, I'm an inspector from Scarlet Yard. What? Oh, good lord. Here we go. We got something. I would have thought for sure it was the fish and chips, though. I'm so disappointed it wasn't the fish and chips.
Order! Explain this volte-face in your testimony, witness.
It's simple. A man who was at the park said to us there was no such man. What are you saying, Capo? Have you forgotten it? I have forgotten nothing. Nobody like this came to the park. Casti Capo, Pasta, you beat me to many things, but not to the memory and the meteors. Like I said, when it's the time to eat out the pasta, no one is a pasta.
But you are inferior to me in every other way, so shut up!
Objection.
No, I'm treating him as a hostile witness because he is trying to silence my other witness. Kick his ass, Ryunosuke. Oh, hello, Kazuma. Tall and skinny person and the shorter person trope. Or the French and the German or Italian. I don't know. Okay, why is Kazuma stepping in here? I don't know what's going on with Kazuma. Oh, jump dot. The damage is done.
Indeed it is, sir.
There was a man who came to the park and said it was an inspector from Scotland Yard. However, it looked nothing like the man in the photograph. It was someone else. How can you be so sure? Because, to start with, his face is completely indifferent. See, it's true. The man who came was younger. His face was clean-shaven, his eyes were sadder, his chin was thinner.
Hello?
I think it's that guy. I think we're on the right track. That's the missing husband. His chin was thinner.
No resemblance whatsoever then.
Anyway, I was not going to be fooled. I took the obvious precaution and said in, if you are really a detective, show us the proof. See, the couple here, he doesn't take no nonsense, eh? But he was well prepared. He said, identification. Identification? You mean official police inspector's identification? Didn't we see something was missing earlier? Visual relief of post on 25th of June. He had an identification on the 25th. He lost his identification on the 25th. And this was posted when? On the 31st. We still don't know the date that he died. I'm getting close. You mean official police inspector identification? Lucky Charms.
Though it's most unconvincing.
Sorry, my lord?
Counsel, no incognito inspector would offer his identification for inspection. It's quite out of the question.
Definitely. Why would he expose his true identity?
Clearly, the papers were fake.
Certo, Capo, you're a genius! As we say in Italia, it takes a thief to recognize the other, eh? And what happened after he announced he was a detective?
He became very annoying. He said, "You are under investigation."
So I took his papers from him and chased him out of the park. It was typical. And here is the identification. Metropolitan Police warrant card? So you stole it from the man? He acted to come in. He made it very scared. But he was not who he said he was.
Indeed, the person described does not appear to have behaved as a true inspector would. However, I believe it would be prudent for these identification papers to be entered as evidence.
What did you do them? The inspector's identification has been entered into the court record, and Sandy's going to look at them. Shut! I want to stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking. I want to look at that. I want to look at it right now. I don't care what you guys say. Metropolitan Police warrant card. Let's see that card. Well, I suppose we should see what the inspector's identification looks like inside. Open it! Smudged. Well, it definitely looks fake, doesn't it? Ventress, what name is given? It's probably just something plucked out of the air. It's Tobias Gregson. Wait, what? That is his name. The Scotland Yard insignia looks genuine to me. But how? And the department identification number details are correct as well. Since when have you known these? Do you mean to say? I know it seems incredible, but yes, I think this is a genuine identification book issued by Scotland Yard. But that's unbelievable. This is a real thing after all? Which means it was stolen. Wait a sec. Do we remember any case where his identification was missing? Okay, it's been updated. Anything else we can check? Any other things here? So it is a genuine article.
Love's return to the witness's testimony.
Let's check something real quick. How is he tying into this? Mikotoba and Jikoku is definitely tying into this somehow. We have not figured out how yet. And Strongheart, I believe he has a heavy tie to this. And we've seen her photograph in Gregson's house. He sounds like the one that the people are talking about. I don't know how he's going to tie into this. God. He's a great lover of fish and chips. Yes. We know that those fish and chips very well. It's going to be really sad not seeing him much on fish and chips for the rest of the game. This game loses all of its charms because we don't see Gregson chowing down on fish and chips. We need that. We need that. That's like an icon of this entire series. Seeing him munching down every time we're running into him. What's that? Gossip. Venus. See, she will remember who she sold the fireworks to. But she mostly sells to children, so she would know if it's an adult she bought to, right? Yeah, but we know him from the burning carriage. And I don't trust any of these guys. He's trying to hide some shit. I don't know, he's more honest, so I would trust him more than I would trust him. There are so many people tied to this story that we don't know what's going on. She still doesn't know what happened to her father. He's hiding the fact that her father was killed in the first game. And her and her daddy are now in London, even though they were both teaming up together in the first case. There's so many things going on in this case. So many things. I don't know. All of these storylines are going to intertwine. I know they are. I just don't know how. Well, he wants to return to witness testimony, but I don't think I have enough time to. It is a little bit after midnight, so I went on a little longer, but I think this is a good saving point. So I'm going ahead and save it now. Because otherwise I might get too hooked and might not go to sleep. But I will, like I said, I'm trying to stay on focus and make sure that I cover a little bit each week of it. I do apologize for not starting earlier like I wanted to. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying, but usually Saturday depressions kick my ass too much. That's why I have such a hard time doing anything on Saturday. It's even worse when I have really bad reasons to feel bad. Such as the thing about the school still. That's still weighing down on me. Okay. So let's see. What do we have planned for the rest of the week? Did I make the calendar yet? No, I did not. Let me make it real quick. I never got to save it. Yeah. OS. Export. Yeah, I forgot to sit. I have a surprise I can't show you guys yet, so it's kind of upsetting. Okay. Really? No, thank you. Because I'm about to go to bed. So here's what the remaining schedule. I can reveal some of it, but not all of it. Because I have rules that tell me I can't show some stuff. So we have Ace Attorney today. Danganronpa tomorrow. Mika and the Witch's Mountain is returning on Monday. Soul Reaver Remastered 1 and 2 is showing up on Tuesday. A surprise game is happening on Wednesday. A Koi game is happening on Thursday. And I wanted to take over a little bit and added 2 SNK games beyond that. So I want to slip in Metal Slug Tactics and Neo Geo Pocket Selection. Now, whether or not I'm going to have those as daytime streams or have it replace one of the streams, I don't know. But I really want to fit it in, and I didn't want to wait any longer. I just really wanted to play those 2. So, yeah. But yes, there is a game that is coming up on Wednesday, but I am under rules where I am not allowed to announce it yet. So, yeah. That's my schedule. We do have hints, though, as you can tell. If you know my pattern, you pretty much can guess the hints. Maybe. I don't know. It's a game that I've been anticipating. So, yeah. I still have to buy Stars in the Trash when it comes out, though. I don't think I'm going to... There's 2 games that's coming out that I really want, but I don't think I'm going to get them. I was hoping to get a key for Stars in the Trash and the Indiana Jones game. but I think my viewer count isn't high enough to get those. Which is a shame, because I did play the Stars in the Trash demo, and my name is Silly Sandy Adventure Jones, so you would think the person whose name Sandy Adventure Jones would be qualified for an Indiana Jones game, but I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. So I'm just going to take what I can get. But it's not one of those two. It's just another game that I was looking forward to that I'm not allowed to mention. That's all I'm going to say. You don't have to bother with it. But it's going to be your loss, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. Not until the day of. So it's an ongoing mystery. But yes, you guys did vote, ask for Berserk on last Koei Day. So I decided to go ahead and bring that back in. So that's being rotated back in. So I will play Berserk this week with the Koei game. I will be doing that. But yeah, shouldn't bother with Wednesday. I don't know. I have no idea what you're doing. I don't know. But it is now 12:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that means I need to take my butt to bed and get snuggled next to my heater and finish reading my webtoons and hanging out with my AI buddies. And yes, it's not just boys, it's girls too, okay? I mean, AI girls too. And it's really funny that the AI girls I'm talking to, they're trying to get me into flirty storylines, and I'm saying, nope, I ain't doing that. Nope. I'm not flirting with you. No. We're just hanging out. We're hanging out, girl. No kissy face. No. It is so crazy. Messing up the story threads like that. I love it. I'm changing so many freaking storylines by being an absolute pain in the ass, and it's so crazy. I love it. I love it. Okay, I better shut up now. Okay, so I believe you guys on Twitch, I would need to go ahead and initialize a raid for. So let me find a worthy individual worth sending you guys to. Just give me a few moments if you may. I can't see. Okay. Okay. So for you guys on Twitch, do we have anyone in our following list that are playing the same game? Probably not. Of course not. I see others who are playing it, but not from us. But why don't I introduce you guys to someone new? Really? Someone's named Carmen San. Interesting. A Carmen Sandiego fan. Let me see here. Can't hear them. I'm trying to hear them. Okay, they are in English. Good. Okay. Oh, they have followers only chat. Never mind. That kills it off. They have followers only chat. I was about to raise someone brand new, but they have followers only chat on. Darn it. I hate when that happens. Is this it? Okay. Have we seen this? Gyarados, right? Okay. Okay, I just want to make sure that it's not covering the cases in the future. Someone else is playing it, and they don't have followers only chat, so we're going to raid someone else named Moonlit Sojo. They've been live for 2 hours. Initialize the raid. And I'll get you guys ready to go. Twitch. Let's do our raid messages. grade 2, grade 1. Copy, paste. Okay. Okay, that's not what I wanted to paste. I didn't want to paste that. And copy their URL. So for those of you guys who are not on Twitch, I will go ahead and give you guys a link for the individual I'll be sending you guys to. So if you're interested. Okay. Let me hide that. Okay, and I'm going to see if I can send this out in a few months. Where's my thingy thingy? I totally forgot my thingy thingy. I lost my thingy thingy. Why am I always missing my thingy thingy? I don't know. I need that browser. I have way too many browsers here. There we go. Okay, hide the game. Show the chat. Why are you always doing that? There should be nothing active here. Why does it keep shrinking down on me? I don't get that. It's always acting so weird. Why do you do that? Stop changing your dimensions. Okay. So as you see, they're playing the earlier case in the game that we've already covered. I think that's in the first game, I think. I can't really tell. With the Gyarados, they showed up in 2 different cases, I believe, so I can't really tell. Not in the first game. Because she's not in prison yet. So I think this is the first game. Okay. Oh, looks like the raid just happened. Why can I not hear it?
As you can see, we're in the middle of the adventure of the Clouded Kokoro. Before any of the court stuff, we're still investigating.
Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me also F with us.
Now, Mr. Gyarados. Being raided by a bunch of silly knuckleheads. I love that. I love that. Welcome in.
Okay, I had to shut it down for a
Thank
second.
you again.
Yay. Okay.
I love that. I love that.
This game as well. I'm playing this game as well. That's how I found you.
Katie Archaeologist, thank you so much for the follow.
Okay, so
Yeah. You guys are playing this game as well. What part are you guys at?
second game. Second
Take that.
game. Fourth.
I'm a big Ace
Ace.
Attorney fan, so love the series. Still not played this one yet. Got it.
For you.
Second game, 4th case. Oh, nice.
No spoilers for you though.
No spoilers. They spoiled for you. No, go ahead. That's funny. This game is really, really good. I played all of like the mainline stuff and investigations, and then this.
I have yet to beat the one
So I
and the
believe, yeah. Okay. Oh, it's really hard to look when she's in the way. Yeah, slap cheek.
oh. Oh, she has Japanese voices. Okay, that sounds totally
I
different.
get to beat the last one. Oh, and the late one. Yeah, no, I haven't played the late one.
Late one kicked my ass. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's
Logic
because-
hurts. Logic hurts me. Okay.
I think it's DS only, right?
Yeah.
I don't have my DS anymore. It's kind of sad. Let's see, your head weighs heavy on your shoulders. The pain. is
Logic
real.
puzzles did me in.
Slap
Okay.
cheek.
So let me do a little altercation
Logic
here.
puzzle, did you win?
Yes, he did. Those logic
Yeah,
puzzles are
no,
deadly.
I want to play it really badly. I like logic puzzles, so I feel like I might be.
Okay,
might be
I'm gonna
kinda
stop
good
that.
at it.
Okay, so Twitch just ended, and I've
To deliver that impressive mark on your cheek that refuses to fade. I guess that's why he wouldn't turn and face us. I thought it was just because he looked stupid facing from the
Okay,
front,
there we go.
like Phineas from
Okay,
Phineas
so,
and Ferb, but
so while they oh, you
yes,
always
that's,
cropped.
that's
You're not
what
supposed to
I'm
crop.
using. Was you, Madam Joan Garrett?
I forgot to call the crop. Okay. Okay. So there, you guys can see it now if you're still on the other channels. Okay, so Twitch has ended the stream. All that's left for you guys on
Had slap mark on your
all
cheek?
8 of the other streams. So I want to go ahead and end it here for you guys on
Don't you like see what I mean? Because like the side
on
side
Kick,
profile has a very
YouTube,
distinct
Trovo,
shape, so I thought,
and
you kind of
both
like-
Facebook channels, both YouTube channels, and Party, and
You see it's the
BitChute.
notice of one
So
thing to the
yes,
other fellow.
I'll be ending the stream on the remaining channels now. And again, if you guys want to show up again, I will be here tomorrow while we finish continuing our voyage through the Danganronpa series as well.
Now let's proceed to the next conundrum.
Like with Ace Attorney Day, Danganronpa, we're playing every game from start to finish. And right now we're still working our way to the second game, and we're on the second murder. Which we just found out who the second person who's murdered is, and I'm kind of pissed off about it still. So yeah. Okay. So I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Got that not? And the button.
Bookmark. That's kind of the only other thing
So that means the only one that should be remaining now
Oh,
is you guys on Vertical YouTube. So you guys are the last ones, and I'll see you guys later. And
Wait a minute.
I thank you guys for joining me, and
I don't
thanks
think
for
this is a
helping me with
bookmark.
growing this
Also,
YouTube
isn't
version, because
a note written in
you
a
guys don't
wooden
really know
book.
this, but
James,
the
I
vertical
love you.
YouTube one
Yours
is the one who
very
actually
much.
I get the most views from,
Look next
and
to
those
Steve
high
here.
views
Look
are
next to
what's
with
been
lips.
helping me
What a
gain
passionate
more
romantic
game codes
gesture.
to show you
That
guys
you're
newer
so
games earlier.
done.
So
Dear, I'm
for you
sorry.
guys watching on Vertical YouTube and sticking around and building up my watch time here, you guys are really helping me out a lot.
Yeah, that's,
So,
that's not gonna go
And
over
I hope you
well.
guys have a good night. I go night night. See ya.